What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for clicking on the video, and thank you so much for your support of my channel thus far. In this video, I'm going to be answering the question as to whether I would consider dating a DL, closeted, or discreet man. So before I get into my answers to that question, I'll describe each man for you guys really quickly in case you do not know. So a DL man to the outside world will be seen as a heterosexual man. He exclusively dates women on the outside at least. However, behind closed doors, he would engage in sexual activity with men and indulge in his same-sex attractions. However, he would not divulge that information with his female partner, therefore making him a down low man. So a closeted man, in my opinion, is one who has not really come to terms with their sexuality, is not really comfortable with their sexuality, maybe does not know what they are or, what their sexuality may not be as of yet. And so, they're not out to anyone in particular, maybe not out to the world, possibly might have told their friends or family members, close friends or family members of what they may be dealing with, but, has not really come to terms with their sexuality. Now, on the other hand, a discreet man, in my opinion, is one who knows who they are. They are comfortable with their sexuality. They know what their sexuality is. They know who it is that they like or who they will prefer to be with. However, for many different reasons, it might be because of a job or the industry that they're in. They do not want their sexuality to be out in the world, not be well known in the public eye. And so, again, I would understand why they would feel that way. So once again, before I answer that question as to whether I would consider dating a DL, discreet or closeted man, I completely understand the logic of the thinking that those DL, closeted, and discreet men go through. I was once a closeted man myself. I've been out for a little bit over 10 years, but at one time I was in the closet. I was not comfortable with my sexuality, even though I knew what it was. I was not comfortable with people knowing that I was gay. So I completely understand why a DL man would do what he does. Whenever someone comes out as gay, whenever someone is seen to be a gay man, they're automatically put into that box of a feminine, outgoing, eccentric type of personality, something that we've seen on TV and movies for years now, which is the completely flamboyant gay man. And I understand why those masculine men would not want to be put into that box because that is not who they are. So once again, I completely understand why a DL man would be DL. Completely understand why a closeted person would be closeted. I was once again closeted at one time myself. I completely understand why a discreet man would be discreet because of certain situations and, things like that. So would I consider dating a DL, discreet, or closeted man? I would have to say that that is not my desire. I don't desire to be with a DL, discreet, or closeted man. I'm not looking for a relationship to be with a DL, discreet, or closeted man. And I say that because I'm the type of person that likes to show affection, a little bit of PDA, if you will. So whatever it is that I'm, find my husband and we are together, I want to be able to hold hands out in public. I want to be able to hug my husband out in public and possibly even a kiss every now and then or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be tongue kissing my husband in public or anything like that because, that's a little bit disturbing to me. Even when it comes to heterosexual couples, that's something that I do not like to see out in public. However, I would love to hold my husband's hand out in public. And, if I were to find myself in a relationship with a discreet or closeted man, because I would never be in a relationship with a DL man, but if I were to find myself in a relationship with a DL or closeted man, they would not be comfortable with showing that affection in public. And that is something that I desire to do. The flip side of that is, we all know that God knows what we need, not exactly what we want. I know exactly what I want. However, that may not be what I need in a husband. So at one time, there was a man that I was possibly interested in. I thought that he was interested in me. However, to me, he was not an out man, or it did not seem from the outside that he was an out man. And my sister once told me, maybe maybe God might want you to be in that man's life so that he can see what it is to be an out man, so that he can see that it is not all that it is cracked up to be, that so that he can see that it is more than just the stereotypical gay life. So, if that's what God has for me, then so be it. I will accept it. However, he will have to. I would want him to become comfortable with being open out in the public. So, although it's not what I would desire, however, if that's what God has for me, then so be it. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and until next time, peace.